welcome to new Minecart Racers beginning of Las Vegas on the racetrack. And before the racing track of the bridge and the racers under the drivers, ladies and gentlemen, the first one on the grid under the drivers, a championship, and before new drivers on the race cars, but anywhere confirmed in the race cars, and in one time a chance will be heroes under the cars. So ladies and gentlemen, we perform new to the drivers: Jake Johnson, Rodrigo, Jeff Chase, Don Cheeto, and Nelson Bonilla. And back to front, the car is really the fastest in the world. And the first one, Brian Orley and James Darcy. And then new final racers, Al Warren Young and Keegan Michael Key. And the first one, new heroes, Damon Wayans Jr. And before the race cars on the racing in realms, ladies and gentlemen, and James Darcy, start your engines! You ready to drive versus race cars? Ready? Lights out, the run out, the cars is really fast at any one time a chance. Here it goes again, the cars is really fastest in the world. And here he goes again, and there he is. Now here it comes again, there we go. Now James Darcy, here he goes again, run out. And there he is, Nelson Bonilla, and there he goes, run, here he goes and run out. The car is really fastest in the world. And there he is, we got a very interesting race cars any one time ago. We formed the race cars any one time in a chance and supercharging vehicles. And there he goes, there he is, we have the beautiful bridge and the waters. And before any one time, Jake Johnson is really fastest in the world car. And there he is, the bridge. And here it goes again. The red car is ready, and the racing car looks like a Ferrari and a racing ground, because any one time ago the rapidly, because any one tiny chance we have with the racing cars any one time ago for these racing cars in the very interesting fastest in the world. Here he goes again. There he is. We have the cars with 60 laps and 10 laps, 20 laps, 30 laps, 40 laps, 50 laps, and here he goes. Here he goes again. The cars is really fastest in the world. And before, this car is really fastest in the world. Jake Johnson is really fastest in the car. Here he goes again. Now perform the Jake Johnson is really the fastest guy in the car. Now Rodrigo is not ready, and Don Cheeto and James Darcy is really because any one time at the pit stop. Here he goes again. Now here he goes again. Here it comes. Okay, we have it bleed this any one time at a chance. Here he goes again. The cars is the fastest anyone, and because time a chance. How many of one time at a chance? Here it goes again. And here it goes. The light blue car is really the fastest in the world. Here it goes again. Now perform. The car is really fastest in the world. Here it comes. Nelson Bonilla. Here it comes again. And perform. The car is pit stop. There he is. We haven't believed this car. Now hold up a second. Keegan Michael Key is not ready, because any one time in a chance we pit stop, and here he goes again. Now we have it fixed in the tires and gasoline. Now the before any one time in a chance is supercharging in the vehicles. Now here he goes again. Here he goes. There you go. The car is really run, and there he is. There he goes. He's gonna run out the car. And Nelson Bonilla and Brian Orley, and before every time a chance with the championship, and one time ago to perform the Don Cheeto is ready under the cars. Now hold up a second. Now James Darcy is really fastest in the world, best in new record. Now we have a new championship, NASCAR and Indianapolis 500 and Formula 1 and MotoGP and Le Mans and racing cars, and there he is. James Darcy, there is pit stop. There he is. We fixed the tires and gasoline, the fastest in the world. Here goes to fix it up, and there he is. Here he goes again. Now let's see it started in race car. James Darcy's ready. There he goes again. Now James Darcy is really this fastest car in a one-time racing. And there he is in 60 laps. Here he goes again. Now, however, perform the car is really fastest in the world. He'll climb. And the perform any one time in a chance. We have a speed any one time. Now look at that. Now James Darcy, Damon Wayans Jr., Don Cheeto, King and Michael Key is really fastest in the world. Warren Young before any one time and chance. We have it, believe in the race cars anytime. Jake Johnson and Rob Riggle and Jeff Chase. We have the speed any one time. Now Nelson Bonilla because any one time a chance. We have a speed any one time. Oh my gosh, we have it, believe it, news to fastest in the cars, new record. There he is. James Darcy, Jake Johnson and Rob Riggle. There he goes, the pit stop. The fastest in the world. There he goes again. Now fix the tires and the wheelies and the perform any one time motor and the perform engines on the cars to fix it up. There he is. And the confirm the race cars any one time. This racing cars in one time in a chance. We had got damage and race cars in one time of racing. And perform the car is really fastest areas. They're ready. Now Rob Riggle and Jake Johnson is ready. Car from the available. The cars any one time. Oh, what happened second? Something in the wind that available the cars. What happened to believe this? Maybe hope is a second. I just any one time of the change. I'm just car from one time of racing cars. Just time of the change. Oh my gosh, what is that? This Keegan Michael Keys is really fast in the wins because in one time and chance we have a Jake Johnson and James Darcy is really in a because oh my gosh we have it this time. Now Brian Oley because here he comes the pit stop. There he is. Here he comes again. Oh my gosh. Now Nelson is really because any one time and chance and perform the cars a downforce because any one time and chance and the turbo GT before any one time and chance. Now hold for a second. Now Jeff Chase because any one time Don Cheeto and Jake Johnson and perform any one time Damon Wayans Jr. and King and Michael Key. Now race cars and Warren Young before any time to fix the tire. Here he goes again. Now new the race cars and in one time and King and Michael Key is ready. Oh my gosh, this is really fast as any one time before the race cars and start the engine. Here he goes again. Take this on the gasoline and perform the race cars and in one time in the gens. Hold up second. Now car is really the fastest in the world. Damon Wayans Jr. and King and Michael Key perform the cars is really in the time of the racing cars. Now hope that second to crash on the cars. The result and before any time it chance and the perform and the crash on the car on the cross and anywhere come from the car racing around. Here he comes again. And James Darcy is really come from it. It's a really time a chance. Here it goes again. Oh my gosh! James Darcy he's did it. I won. He before anyone time a chance and perform. Jake Chase is every time a chance. We have the speed on the car. Now we have the racing grounds on the perform the cars in any one time. Now crash on the cars and there he goes. There it is. Before the Don Cheeto is ready. In a time, Jake Johnson and Rob Riggle before any time and chance, we have the drivers any one time ago performed the cars is really fastest in the world. Now Don Cheeto is really actually the fastest in the car, and there he is. We got the fastest in the world car. There he is. We have the wheels on the cars, and it blows up the wheel on the boost in the racing. Who is that? Is that Don Cheeto? Is really fastest in the world. There he is. We lose it, and performed 90 laps, and before any time and chance. Now final the racing cars any one time. Hold up second, new the cars in the racing cars. Who's gonna wins? James Darcy. Who's gonna wins? Now hold up second. Here comes the who's that wins? Pit stop. Here he goes again. Now cars is really interesting areas. Nelson Bonita and Brian before anyone time and chance. Who's gonna win? Who is win? And who's on the final laps? 100 laps. Who's gonna win? And hold up second, we have it there. Who's wins laps and perform always the winners. Always the winners. Alright, we have it played this. And always winners! Winner James Darcy, lose Jake Johnson and Rodrigo. We have a third place, first place, and second place. Okay, thanks so much you guys, and hope you enjoy this video on YouTube.